You're watching Alaska's news source.
Good evening. Last year, plans to expand electric vehicle infrastructure in the interior were announced. Now, those plans, they have since been put on hold after executive orders signed by President Donald Trump froze funding meant for those projects.
Oh, in Fairbanks, the only public charging station for electric vehicles is located at Golden Valley Electric Association. In an effort to expand charging availability, the Fairbanks Service Transportation, or FAST Planning Organization, developed a project that would create charging stations throughout the borough. With the funding freeze, leaders at Fast Planning say moving forward with the plan is a risk-based decision.
The initial concern is with $500,000 for the design phase, that we don't have clarity right now from our federal partners on whether or not we would get reimbursed. The statements that we received is that they cannot advise us at this time, but the funding source is eligible for installation of charging stations.
Fox says if they cannot be reimbursed for the project, the money could go toward other projects involving natural gas.
Snow or not, Fur Ronde is underway.
Yeah, a little dry, a little mild, but will that hold for the weekend? Chief Meteorologist Melissa Fry is here with the forecast. Melissa.
Yeah, we are actually seeing a storm sitting just to our south. It does have chances to bring in a little rain, a little snow, depending on where you are. But right now, it's still quiet. It's still mild. You can see they're getting set up for Fur Ronde there on 4th Avenue. Temperatures right now sitting in the mid-30s. We do have a bit more clearing as you head to the north, mid-30s there, but down south is in the 40s in Homer and Seward. Seeing that heavy rain as you head across Prince William Sound from this area of low pressure, which is going to continue to inch north and east overnight tonight into tomorrow. That is still bringing in some pockets of heavy rain into southeast and widespread across Prince William Sound. But as that pushes further north, we'll also see chances for that moisture moving right up Turnagain Arm. At times, we could see even some rain-snow mix on the south and east sides of Anchorage tomorrow. And then we'll see another chance as we head into Saturday. Separate storm system pushing that moisture through. And we'll get one more chance on Sunday. Showers likely even moving across Anchorage Bowl. So it's not much, but again, the first chance for any snow that we have seen so far this entire month here in Anchorage. We will hold on to those mild temperatures back into the mid-30s during the day tomorrow. 20 for the high temperature in Fairbanks. Still seeing those scattered showers in Juneau with highs in the low 40s. And pretty quiet out west. High temperatures there in the mid-teens. And again, I'll have a look at that full statewide weekend forecast here in a few minutes.
Thank you, Melissa. Well, the time is now. Fur Ronde is here again.
Ooh, the winter festival, the dog race, always bringing plenty of visitors. So what can we expect and what is new? Lauren Maxwell, live in downtown Anchorage.
Well, you know, for me, it's not so much what is new. It's more about nostalgia. I'm here on the Ferris wheel. It's been many years, but I tell you, it brings back so many memories of when my kids were young, coming down here and really bundling up. That's a good thing. It's not as cold as it's been in years past. We have seen young families here getting out, starting to enjoy these rides on this first day of Fur Ronde. First day carnival is open, too. They just open their doors at about 3. You'll recognize a lot of the old favorites, and there's also a new ride for the very youngest. Still time for folks to come down here and enjoy the carnival. They're open until 8 o'clock tonight. They have the same hours tomorrow, 3 to 8. Also wanted to mention that tomorrow is Military Appreciation Day. If you bring a military ID, a buddy rides for free. And, of course, we also have lots of Ronde coverage for you coming up tomorrow. That is when we have a whole hour of all things Ronde. That starts at 4 p.m. on KYES Channel 5. You can also catch Ronde action at 6:30 tomorrow on Channel 2. We're having fun down here, trying to stay warm on the Ferris wheel. Back to you guys.
Well, running in honor of their friend, 2 sisters are using their love for sports to help raise money to help people impacted by domestic violence. Georgina Fernandez tells us why they are running for Jayla on Saturday.
It was one of those unbreakable bonds.
And we just clicked right away.
Just 2 best friends, laughing and smiling.
She was always very smiley and happy and was laughing with us and loved to play games. And
those are the memories Holly Dipman holds close of her childhood friend, Jayla Blackshear.
Behind our house, we had this kind of gravel and road trail behind our house. And She would just love to run on it.
as she remembers Jayla's intense love of running.
And she would just destroy all of them. I mean, she beat everyone and just left them a mile behind.
Was running track in high school a dream of hers?
But yeah, for sure.
A dream cut short after police say 14-year-old Jayla and her mom, Rachel Blackshare, were killed by her father in 2022.
She didn't have a chance to compete, so I thought it'd be cool to put together a track meet in her honor, and all the profits are going to Awake.
On Saturday, after partnering with leaders from the Dome, Anchorage, the sisters will be able to make that happen. Money from the meet going to help those impacted by domestic violence. Also, an important goal to the sisters, awareness.
If you just looked at Jayla or Rachel out in public, you wouldn't ever have guessed that they would be struggling with that. So it's important for not only us, not only for our family to constantly be thinking of it, but for others to be thinking of it.
Thinking of Jayla as they run Saturday in her honor.
So we just kind of keep her in our hearts and carry her with us forward.
Georgina Fernandez, Alaska's news source.
And still ahead, the Iron Dog race making a difference.
Why it's more than just a race for many communities. We take a deeper look.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Well, the Iron Dog, it's a fun time for fans of the sport, but it's also important for the communities that the race passes through.
Tyler Lane explains how the race is giving back to Alaska's young people.
As Iron Dog racers continue to leave Nome here at the halfway points, many of the fans in this city and all over the Iron Dog Trail are being left with a few mementos, courtesy of Alaska Safe Riders.
Say, I love Iron Dog!
The helmet giveaway program put on with Alaska Safe Riders, distributing new helmets to kids of all ages.
Thank you. We have the highest rate of traumatic brain injuries in the United States, so getting these helmets on kids and getting them comfortable and used to wearing them when they're young is our whole goal.
According to the Iron Dog, the giveaway program has distributed almost 3,000 helmets to youth across Alaska since its inception.
We work with them with the helmets, and it's just becoming a very, very big program, and it's great to see, and we need it. 2 more weeks from now, I have 500 helmets coming for next year already, so we already have 500 more helmets landing for next year's programs.
Oh my gosh.
Strapped and ready for their next adventure. Tyler Lane, Alaska's news source.
After taking a wrench day, racers are back on the trail. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard. And as you can see, Team 20 still holding the lead, trailed by teams 9 and 4.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.